The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image. But I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host, Stanley West McPherson. May the 29th, 2018. Yep, this year is getting out of here. 2 more days in this month, and it's out of here. Yep, we're on Spectrum, Pegasus, Channel 13. TV Cable Network, Spectrum. But you can call in live tonight, 7:30. We're in the studio. Area code 607-272-0319. But if you missed tonight, you can pick us up. Yep, we got a whole brand new schedule for you. Sunday at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Yep, get up. You get up early, that's a good schedule for you. Also, Tuesday night, live, 7:30. And we got Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Okay? Then we got Thursday morning, back to 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay? That's for y'all that don't have work early in the morning, work at night shift. That's for y'all. We also have Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Yep. And then Saturday morning at 1:30 p.m. Well, it's not the morning, it's afternoon. But you can make that too. 6 days for you, so don't miss out. If you can't catch us tonight, got 6 more days, 5 days to get ready, okay? Because we are coming at your doorstep, in your living room. That's where we at. What matters at the Roundtable. Also, we want to let you know that, guess what? We will be extending this program shortly. So we'll keep you tuned to when that happens. But right now, we got 6 days, and you can enjoy that. And what we have to tell you is sure. Also, I want to give the shout-outs. I want to give shout-outs to Sunshine in Baltimore, Maryland. Also, Pimplia. Also, Rosadal S. We give shout-outs to them. Also, we want to give shout-outs to anybody that wants shout-outs, okay? We still got Melissa and Dot, okay? They with us, you know. Many people that want shout-outs. Also, Shannon from the mall, Denise, Shyanne, also All Natural, and Bazaar. They are in the mall. We're giving them shout-outs. And if you visit the mall, visit them. Also, we are letting you know that things is about to happen, and we already told you enough talking. So we will get on the ball this year, and we will make sure people get help, because we already see how people struggling. You know, this is crazy, you know. People is everywhere. It's not just here in Ithaca, but it's all over. You know, turn on the radio, turn on the news. You know, it's crazy. Also here with me in the studio, co-host, Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing, Stan. How you doing?
Okay, good. We just, you know, just like to let people know that this thing here is taking off,
Yes,
and
it
you
is.
can see that we about to make moves and help people. And the thing is that we're not getting on people's bandwagon. We ain't messing with the governor. We ain't messing with the president of the United States. We ain't messing with none of these people.
No.
Because all these people has got all kinds of things that they're dealing with. They didn't, basically you could just say they robbed people, okay? Just say it that way. They robbed people because that's what they did, you know. And Mueller, he's doing his investigation. The FBI director, the special investigator, he's doing his thing, and then they doing their thing over there to getting Como. They you know, they own these cats. They own these cats because these cats, they've been doing wrong. They've been robbing people. They stealing our money, and now when you go after your stuff, they want to mess with you, you know, scare you, use their tactics, you know. They send they bullies after you. Okay, this is what they've been doing. They send bullies after you with badges. Okay, and these are bullies because they ain't got nothing. The law don't support them, but they are bullying you with badges. Okay, and we seen this done. We seen how they do these things.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and they're using a badge to bully people. They just like in school when we had lunch money and some big bully want to come and take our money. And what we have to do, we have to defend ourselves, deal what we need to do, and get that bully out of there, like David did, David and Goliath. Thank you.
You know what, Stanley? It's all going to come out to be like, to where it's nothing.
Exactly.
All right, because who's policing them?
Yeah.
Their buddies.
Exactly.
So when their buddies are looking after them, they don't have to worry. They can sit back at home with time off, with pay, all right, for doing a crime. But if that was you, Stanley, or myself, or anybody else, you wouldn't be sitting at home unless you had bail money.
Thank you.
Okay? Now, and when the investigation's over, they're not going to jail, but you are subject to be in jail.
Exactly.
All right? Because it ain't your buddies that's sitting over there, you know, contrary to what they say.
Right.
Your peers. I don't know none of them.
That's
My
right.
peers are somebody I know.
That's right.
They know if I'll do that or not. These people don't know.
Thank you.
And then the first thing, well, your buddies might let you walk on that. No, my buddies are like me. We ain't lying for nobody about nothing. And that's just the way it is. So, in other words, what you're trying to tell me is you don't trust my peers. So you want me to trust yours.
Right.
That don't even sound right to me.
No, it don't.
Okay.
Bunch of crooks.
Yeah.
They done messed the whole law up, and you know it's like they didn't rig the Constitution, make it say what they want to say. The Supreme Court is doing their decision. You know, they forget about the Constitution. It's they are the Constitution. What they say goes, and that's what they did. They done messed up for workers. You know, they done took all kind of crazy steps, and people lobbying. The companies are lobbying that they get these erroneous decisions because they throw a lot of money at it. I told you what the schools does. More shootings, see? I told you. They throw more money at it, more money. Oh, let me throw another $100 million at it. That ain't stopping the devil. There's gonna be shootings in school until Jesus come back in that school and clean house. Because Jesus got a clean house. He got a clean house. The enemy is in there, and the guy said himself, he said, I shot these people because I wanted to, but I didn't shoot my friends. So apparently you can see that the enemy is taking control, period. And he's got people saying, I shot these people, but I didn't shoot my friends because they didn't bother me. But I shot them over there because they was bothering me. See? So the enemy is in there. He's doing whatever he's doing. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you in a minute. But this is what I'm telling you. And you got your kids in the school, and you don't know what day that could happen at your school.
You know what, Stanley? There's a lot of people might say, oh, it's not. There's a lot of prejudice going on in these schools.
Yeah.
All right. I know a guy that's going to school, and he gets hassled all the time. Nothing never happens to the people that hassle him. But he gets, sent home for 3 days, 2 days, or whatever it is, But the people that's hassling him, they're still going to school. The guy turned around. They're in class.
Yeah.
The guy turned around and asked the dude to turn his radio down. Now, what are you doing with the radio in the class and the teacher's trying to teach? All right? So when he said, look, I can't hear the teacher, could you please turn that down? Oh, they jumped up, wanted to jump on him.
Yeah.
He got sent home from school. Because he asked them to turn the radio down? Come on, man.
And the radio ain't supposed to be
They
in there.
ain't supposed to be in the classroom at all. So who was the teacher?
Thank you.
All right? So if the teacher, now this is why they're talking about giving the teachers guns. How you going to give a scared person a gun?
Thank you.
That don't even sound right.
Right. Exactly.
You know, if they're that scared, they need to get another job.
Yeah, they do.
You know, and for you parents,
letting the kids run you.
You letting these kids do what they want to do,
Yeah.
and then when you do something to them, the first thing you holler, he's only 16. He wasn't 16 when he got in my face,
That's right.
okay? He wasn't 16 then,
You sure what?
all right? So you see, and this is the problem with a lot of these people. Oh, you can't hit him, he's underage. Don't tell me I can't hit him, because if he hit me, we going to have a bob. We going to battle out there, okay? Because if you was big enough to pass a lick, you're going to be big enough to get one, all right? Because you 16, okay? I go through that little time for 16, and I tell the judge straight up, if that little boy walked up and slapped you in the face, you're going to do what to him out there in the street? You're going to call a police officer and have him arrested? He's going to go to juvenile, and they're going to do him like that then. He'll be back out in 2 or 3 days. Then he walk up and slap you in the face again. You're going to start the whole process all over again? You whoop his behind, he ain't going to slap you in the face no more.
That's right.
All right, so and people say that's wrong. No, that ain't wrong. That ain't wrong. Jesus said it in the Bible. Now, if you don't believe him, who you going to believe?
He told you to discipline your children.
You got to discipline your children. This is why they are the way they are right now today, because of the simple fact that there's no discipline, okay? I'm not talking about you got to beat your kid up, you know, hang them over fires and stuff like that. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about get some control over your kid.
Exactly.
All right, and that's the thing. There's no control anymore. So you can say what you want to say.
There's no fear.
It's the parents' fault. There's
Yeah.
no fear. There's no consequences.
Yeah.
It ain't even got to be fear. There's no consequences. Well, you ain't going to do nothing.
Exactly.
Man, I wish my kid would tell me some stuff like that. Yeah, right.
And they just talking to their parents all
Yeah.
in any old kind of way in the street.
Yeah.
Around other people. And, you know, they would have got a backslap. You know what I mean? That mouth would have been big because you wouldn't be, you ain't talking, you know, my parents didn't do that, and you sure ain't going to do that.
No.
So, you know, that's not happening. So all that, you know, you talking, you back, no, that's not happening. See, these people, they let their children do this because they say, oh, well, BCW going to get us, or that. You know what it is? People are letting society, the government, tell them how to raise their children, and then their children can put a knife in their back, beat them up, take their money, and then that's the way the government want to run your children. But the way my grandmother and my mother run us, she get a extension cord, get a switch, and beat your behind, and you gonna come out a good child, okay? You know why? Because you're gonna remember what you gonna remember what you got.
Why
okay?
you did it.
And why you got it, and then you're gonna turn out, it doesn't matter, but you're gonna have some discipline, some dignity, and some self-respect for people, okay? And you're gonna have a good head on your shoulders. So, and that's in the Bible where it tells you that. And now those are the kids that's, you understand, see people, respect people because they got a beating, okay? And I got many of them. I used to get the beatings. My sisters didn't get nothing. I got it all, okay? But I know why I got it, okay? And see, it made me not to say, oh, well, I want to hurt my grandmother. I want to hurt my grandfather. I want to hurt my mother. I want to hurt, no. It shows me, listen, you respect your elders. Not just your grandmother, but someone else's grandmother too.
Someone else's
mother too.
That's right.
Okay, and now you know because some people won't respect themselves. Okay, if that's the truth, then you know what? You see them, bye bye, and I'm gone. That means you don't say nothing. Don't say nothing good nor bad. Just leave. That's it. You ain't got to stay with them. You ain't got to stay about them. Don't say nothing. Leave. Don't say nothing good. Don't say nothing bad. Just get out of there. That's it.
You know, the whole thing about it is it still comes down to where the parent, oh, I don't believe my son or my daughter did that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your son and daughter did that.
Yeah.
Okay, they did
Yeah.
that. All right, whether you believe it or not, it was them. They did that.
Right.
And the whole thing about it is, all right, the way people are letting their children talk to them,
Yeah.
the way and the things, I'm not doing that. You do it and whatever they want to say after that, they say it.
Yeah.
Let me explain something to you. If I talked to my parents like that, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
That's right.
Okay? There's no way. For one thing, if you don't teach your kids to have respect for you, they're not going to have it for anybody else.
That's right.
So when they get out there and they get to talking off and bumping their gums to somebody that's a no-nonsense kind of guy or a woman, and they put them in their place,
Yeah.
don't get mad because you didn't chastise them.
Mm-hmm.
Now they run out there and run up on somebody that's going to do something to them because of the simple fact they figure they can say what they want to say. Just because you didn't do nothing to them. You didn't say nothing to them. You didn't put them on punishment.
Exactly.
And it's been happening since they were little. And now they're grown and they think that they don't have to listen to you about nothing. No, I ain't trying to hear that.
That's
No,
right.
that don't work in my house.
These schools now, they're not. Listen,
They're
they're
not even
not
teaching you
They're
nothing.
not. It's not school. It's like a playground or something. You know,
A day camp.
not even that. It's like a safari or something where you go out and anything can happen. You know, whatever happens out in the safari, whatever you see is out there. That's what it's in school now. You know, because someone is bringing a knife, somebody got a gun, somebody's over here. He got pills. It's a safari. It's no school. Ain't nobody learning nothing. It's whatever you see, whatever somebody's bringing. Oh, you got something new. That's what it is. You know,
big
that's
get-together.
what they made it. You know, made it like a safari. Ain't no, you know, other countries. I can say that China and all that, they take school seriously. 16 hours, you know, whatever. But here, nah, you don't even get 8. They don't take it seriously. You know.
It's not that they don't take it seriously. The kids ain't taking it seriously, and the parents ain't making them take it seriously.
But then you got sometimes the teachers ain't taking it seriously
The
either.
teachers ain't doing it. Yeah, the
You know,
teachers
so
ain't doing it either.
That goes. That's all across the board. That's, you know, I get my paycheck. Listen, they ain't gotta learn nothing. I'm gonna throw them some stuff, and you know, I'm not gonna teach them everything that I learned. I'm gonna give them, you know, this evolution nonsense here. Take that, and you know, and that's it.
And the whole thing about it is they're not learning the stuff that we learned.
No, they're not.
All right, they're trying to take cursive out of school.
Yep.
So now if you can't write your name, then what? Oh,
Penmanship.
everything's
Exactly.
on the computer.
Cursive,
Oh, okay,
penmanship, they trying to take all that out. So now they don't want you to be able to write.
That's right. So what happens when you
crazy.
got to sign that check?
Thank you.
You gonna put it on your computer and
And thank you.
all right. So now what's
crazy,
up?
yeah.
You can't even take your check to the bank and cash it. What you gonna do? Print your name?
Right. Gonna do an X? What you gonna do?
O?
Yes, yeah.
Triangle?
You know, I mean, come on. It's crazy. They're trying to make you
Illiterate.
Actually illiterate. And that's what they really. And don't forget, you wasn't born like this. They want to make you like this. You know. And we see people that's born like this. You know, and they're trying to learn. Okay, every day these people are trying to learn to write, to have their mind function. But you know how to read and write. But they're trying to make you illiterate by take that away, take penmanship away, take writing away. So guess what? We just want them to. They can't be able to write or do anything. So we don't want them signing nothing. We don't want them doing nothing. We don't want them putting nothing on paper. You know, that's crazy.
When it comes right down to it, the generation behind this one, just behind that one, when they come up,
Sure.
America ain't gonna be the America that y'all looking at and seeing and living in right now.
No.
Because by them not being able to do nothing,
Yeah.
sitting up here playing all these games,
That's true.
all right, somebody gonna walk. They ain't even got to come in the back door. They come in the side door and swoop up everything and everybody. And I guarantee you, within 2 years after that, you'll be talking a different language.
That's right.
All right? All right? And you ain't going to have a president. You're going to have a king
Yep.
or a queen.
That's right.
And then whatever that king or queen say is happening to you, that's what happens right then and there. If they say off with your head is rolling.
Exactly.
Okay? Throw them in the dungeon. You down there. You better hope ain't no lions down there.
Exactly.
So, you know, when it comes right down to it, the people that took their kids out of school and homeschooling them that's doing what they need to do, I ain't mad at you.
No, because they're doing better and more than
The
what
kids
they-
are in school.
Exactly. Than what they're getting, because they're not getting anything. At least they're getting training, they're getting experience, they're getting, life.
Yeah.
They're being taught life skills, technique, craft, how to live.
They're not learning that in school these days. All they're doing is learning about drugs and violence. That's
Exactly.
it. All right. Then the first thing they holler is, "That's not my kid." You're right. That's not your kid. All right. It belongs to the state now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because the state is definitely taking control. Because all they want to do, I'm gonna tell you exactly what they want to do. They want to put your children on medication. And once they put them on medication, they got a number. They in the system. And that med, pharmacy, is for your kid because that's their number. Every time they get a prescription, go to the pharmacy. Oh, pharmacy. And then you go pick up your prescription for your kid. They want every kid, that's where their money is at, the pharmacy, okay? Pharmaceutical, all kind of medication, tranquilizers, stuff that they shooting animals with, elephants and deers and stuff. They giving it to your kids, okay? Tranquilizing them. And this is what they're doing. So when they say, oh, he's bad, oh, this and that, so what they do, they trying to shut down, okay, your child and bring him under subjection, okay, that there's no aggression, you don't want to think, we don't want him to learn nothing, we don't want him to do nothing.
Nope.
We want him to be a zombie. That's what they're doing. Check that medication. If your kid is on it, you need to get him off it, okay? Your child don't need to be on medication, all right? Your child can function without the medication that they're giving you, okay? And what they're giving you ain't good, okay? And you check that out for yourself. You see all these kids that's got medication, taking something
That don't need it.
that don't need it at all, okay? And that's to impair them, break them down, their mind, okay, their spirit, and break their soul down, okay, so they can't function for themselves. All right, so you check that out. And we are letting you know because we see a lot of kids on this stuff, and that sometimes the parents don't know no better. They run right to the pharmacy, and they put that kid on that stuff, prescription.
Trusting the doctor.
Exactly, and that's crazy. And you can't,
Get a second opinion.
Just soon the doctor say, oh, well, your kid need that. No. Your child don't need that because they child is not using it. So why are they trying to put your kid on that? Okay? So you can see that a whole bunch of kids is on medication, all kinds of medication, stuff we don't even know about. Okay? Requisite, all kind of stuff. It's out there. They got new stuff out there now. Procnals, man, listen, you just can't name all the stuff they got. And they'll give it to your children.
Quickly.
But that's our time, so we'll get back with you on more, on letting you know how to protect your family. But I'm gonna go back to the shout outs. My grandbaby, Sunshine, Storm, because my grandson, Storm, because the storm is over. So I'm glad that's just his name, okay, because the storm is over. And Sunshine in Baltimore, Maryland. And then we got Pimplia from Australia. Also, we have Rosadal S. from New York. It's just many people we want to just let them know, shout them out. Shannon, Shyanne, Denise, they at the mall. Also, all natural and bizarre. You can check these places out, okay? And we'll see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say, global recession so food, Africa in a ground. Put down the the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rastaman. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rastaman. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rastaman. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rastaman. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground.